Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War, Campaign 20, Week 3, Day 7. So of course today we're going to be going over all the weekly spoilers. We have a lot of boosters to go use, so we'll probably do a whole hour of opening vault keys. We actually haven't even touched any from last vault weekend. So we'll start poking through some of those, probably for, I'm not sure if we'll do it for the whole hour of boost, but definitely for some amount of time. Beyond that, yeah, pretty much just finishing out everything else for the week, most of which is pretty much already done, so shouldn't take that long. And it's pretty much the game plan. So let's start from the top. Actually, I don't even know what's going on this week. Though we do have Talk Like a Pirate Day. It is on, the actual holiday is on the 19th, and we'll be handing out the code for it tomorrow, and in-game, you probably already see it. Actually, we can see it right here. If we go to games, go over, oh, never mind, I have a pet active. But if you didn't have a pet active, yeah, it's coming out this Wednesday. On the 18th. So, yeah, we'll hand out our version of the pet on, well, not our version, but you know what I mean. We'll hand out one of the old Talk Like a Pirate Day pets tomorrow night on stream. There'll still have plenty of codes to hand out today and tomorrow. But we'll hand out that pet tomorrow night. The in-game one for 2024 is this Wednesday, and the actual holiday is this Thursday. Beyond that, actually, we can kind of see everything over here. We got Arena next weekend, aka there's no event next weekend. Journey events, which should be pretty straightforward. And the whole thing for a Blighted Lands event week. One interesting thing about Blighted Lands, and probably the most interesting thing about next week, is I believe next week is finally the time that if you've been keeping up with all these weapons, you will finally be able to go get the Ruby weapon 100% free to play. This does assume that you've already gotten these other two from past events. The Dreadlock, whatever it's called, the Dread Arquebus, and the Lodestar, but if you have already gotten these two from past events, this is the first day, tomorrow, where the Ruby weapon will be free to play. Of course, if you are still missing some, you'll need to wait till those other events roll back around, so Dragon's Claw and Broken Spire, but one of its three components, particularly the last of the three components, will be available tomorrow, so yeah, it's a pretty good true damage weapon. It's also used on most meta gold farming teams these days. So unfortunately, the best in slot like gold farming team has basically been paywalled for almost a year now. It's been out for almost like 9 months now. But yeah, it's pretty good for that. I'm not sure exactly what the perfect optimal team is for, but I know it's normally like Ruby double. It's normally Ruby weapon double Cedric. And then like one other thing. I'm just not sure what the one other thing best option is. I assume it's a Leprechaun, but I haven't actually tested around like with every possible option. But I assume it's just Ruby weapon, double Cedric, and a Leprechaun. And yeah, just go to Explore 12, wherever else you want to go gold farm, and boom, you get a ton of gold very quickly. As it has pretty good true damage, gets all the gold you pretty much ever need from itself. And of course, you'll have the benefit of any hero class, so it could be very tanky, it could be very offense-based, really depends how you want to roll it, depending on stats. But yeah, it's a really great weapon. It's pretty much the strongest true damage weapon in the game, even more so than Life and Death. So it has that going for it too, as it hits true damage to all enemies, while also mana accumulating, while also having extra turn chance because of that mana accumulation. Something Life and Death pretty much tends to lack that extra turn potential. It has enchant and stuff to make up for it, and is just super tanky, but this has the higher offensive capabilities. It does have the downside of being 22 mana cost, but it also has the upside of being 3 colors instead of 2. So that's probably the biggest thing happening next week, and it's happening on Monday, assuming you have the other ones. Is volume low? Oh no, is it? I have noticed on some of my playbacks that it does seem like it's on the lower end, but I'm looking at like where the volume levels are, and it's like, oh, it's actually on the higher end. But yeah, I think my volume might be a little bit low, but depending on what settings you have, it'll probably be normal. Because I noticed that too when I was messing around with a couple things on it. So what's this? The Head Start? Oh yeah, those are never worth it. Anyways, so other things we have going on this next week. Actually, I think that's everything. We get the Ruby weapon on Monday. I guess Blighted Lands being a Magic Kingdom somewhat relevant. We get the Pirate on Wednesday. So yeah, those are the biggest two things then. Ruby weapon on Monday and Pirate thingy on Wednesday. And that's pretty much all next week since we have no, basically no weekend event. There basically is none next weekend. So a little unfortunate there, but it happens. Next week to just probably open the rest of our vault keys if nothing else. Next Friday. So whatever I don't open tonight, we'll probably open this Friday. Maybe even on next week Sunday. Anyways, let's start clearing through some things we haven't done. First things first, let's go to Bounty Hunter. And by go do Bounty Hunter, I mean claim Bounty Hunter, because I actually did it off-stream the last few battles. I think we only need like 6 more. We're basically already done with it on Friday night. But now we are truly officially done. I just wanted to save it in case we got something shiny in the orbs. Come on. Pretty average. But here's the big ones. Come on, the double major. Major orb of forging. I guess we can use that next Tower of Doom event, but I already have more than enough to max them all out, so that's not particularly interesting. Also, did I not say hellos? Yeah, hello everyone, by the way. Let me start all the way from the top. Hello Mark, hello Bill, hello Chad, hello Henry, hello yeah, hello hello Draco, hello Cookie, hello Frank, hello, who have I hello to? Hello Bill, hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so next order of business. Yes, keep clearing out weeklies. Legends Reborn. Oh yeah, if you haven't cleared out Legends Reborn, don't forget to do so. Today is the last day, in the last few hours to go and complete it. What does it say in 2 days, 6 hours, and 50 minutes? That's weird. Because this event should end, well, I guess maybe that's time to claim all the rewards. But yeah, this event should end in 6 hours and 50 minutes. It's a little bit misleading because I believe you can still claim your rewards up to that 2-day period. But in 6 hours and 50 minutes specifically, minus the 2 days, is when the event stops. So you have like a little over 6 hours to go and finish it. So it's a little bit of a misleading timer. Because I'm pretty sure that doesn't go into next week. That's just to claim whatever you didn't already do. But make sure to go to the quest line and make sure to kill 200 purples if you somehow haven't already this week. Technically only 140 because you get 60 of them for free from the quest line. But because that will give you a bunch of free loot as well as a max free pet. And I also went for the gem one just because it's pretty good value if you have it. It's a max pet for 1,350 gems and 10 Imperials and enough pet food to max out 2 pets and enough elite metal thingies to max out a mythic while still having some left over. Anyways, what else do we still have to go do? Adventure board. Why won't you let me click? Is my game bugged? What's going on? That was so weird. It wouldn't pop up. That was so weird. Alright, we did everything there. We did everything there. Gosh, did I do every daily already? We don't need to do that. Raid should already be done. Good job, Guild. I didn't claim it yet, but thank you, Guild. Oh, Pet Orb. Nice. So that's not Major Pet Orb. Alright, that's not too bad. Honestly, that roll was better than what we got for, what's it called? We got better loot from Raid this week than we did from Bounty Hunter. Yeah, Bounty Hunter's loot for how much it costs these days, like 710 to go through it quickly. Pretty expensive, though you also do it mostly for the max pet. Under Spire, I still have a little bit to go do. We're right at the boss room, so we'll go do that. Go take out the double dead ends. I think we have a couple loot rooms as well here and there. I think I have like 3 different double dead ends set up, so we're pretty much already good to go for all the rooms there. Before we get to that, let's go clear out Daily Dungeon. It is Diamond Day, and of course we immediately hit Trap. Of course we immediately hit Double Trap. Why would it be any other way? At least we got some free diamonds to make up for it, and of course it's always worth spending the 50 gems on that every Sunday. Technically worth it every day if you really want to focus on maximizing diamonds. But particularly on Sunday, you get quite a bit of extra loot. But yeah, we're going to do about an hour of Vault Keys today. Maybe not a full hour, I might spread it some into like PvP and such. Which I might even just go use it now and just spread it across everything. But I haven't actually used the PvP 1 hour boost yet this week. I actually slacked a bit on PvP. And then the other day I was like, I trade on the threshold, but I don't want to do like a whole hour boost. So I just didn't do some of the battles, and then it's like, okay, well, I'll just do it now. Yeah, we're actually really low on PvP rating. I think after I do the double claim, we're only at like 8k or something. We are pretty low on it right now. Who knows, maybe we'll even go down. I actually kind of want to go down, just to see what will happen if we can actually make the bracket, because I still have one of those little icon thingies I want to use before the end of the PvP season. So 1 week coming up, we'll actually try really hard on PvP, use the 5,000 to skip some of the battles and go from there. Also, what battle type am I doing right now? This is Dungeon. Actually, it says it right there. Perfect. Alright, so I can retreat. Because that battle would take way too long to win. That's the only problem with a team like this instead of Takshaka. The second your Stellarix dies, you lose your entire team. And this is the only game mode where I still use this instead of Takshaka, where it might actually still be better to use Takshaka. You generally only want to use the new Exploder guy when you know there's no chance of losing. I try doing it here in hopes that it doesn't lose, but then it loses. I was hello, Logic Slayer. Welcome, welcome. Alright, 2 more will do it. If our Stellarix can survive that long. I sure hope it can. Nice, nice. That doesn't even matter. We can scroll it down. Perfect. Alright, there we go. And we already claimed all that. Nice. Alright, I think the only thing left then is what? PvP. And I guess under Spire. Alright, PvP. We have to go do Central and I guess get our Valhawks. Which we can do while doing Central. I do need to make sure to double claim this, so I guess we do that now if we're going to do any amount of PvP then. Before we do that then, I guess we go do dungeon real quick. Or underspire, I mean. I don't know, or do we do it now? I don't know, does order matter that much? I'll do underspire first, and then we'll go do it, just so we can maximize getting Vault Profit and just do it some in PvP. I think that'll be a better game plan. Alright, so we're going to lantern this. This is for double silver. I don't think I need to do much to make the team safer. Our team is not in the safest of order, but it is switch hero class to elementals just to make it a little bit safer. So we can swipe something like this for free barrier, for example, which helps keep it a little bit tankier. Also, the entangle helps out a lot. But yeah, we're still using this weird AoE skull mix. It's okay. It's not the quickest of things, but it gets your job done. It does what it needs to do. So much damage. Yeah, that should be enough. Actually, I should have just casted. We had guarantee win there. As I still go for skulls. There we go. Alright, and there is our double silver. Nice. Alright, now to go take all the dead end rooms. So let's go take the ones we have already scouted. Of which I think there are 3 doubles. One of which I fully scouted. The other ones we just know are there, of course. Based on their distance. Alright, I'll take that try for brown off the sky. I didn't get it. It should be the last 2 annoying fights we have to do too. Every other one is in a lower area. This team does a lot better against. Because this one does start to fall off. If we were to go super deep, I would adjust this team slightly compared to what we're using right now. But we're just doing zone 4, and this is like the last zone where it can realistically still do what it wants to try to do without falling off a lot in damage. Because after this, you would completely get rid of the AoE weapon and go all in on skulls. Because this thing is starting to get like way beyond its expiration date this deep. Unless it gets a free death mark kill like that. But assuming it doesn't get a free death mark kill, it's not really doing much. Also, speaking of not doing much, 2 bone trinkets. Completely useless junk. I still don't understand the whole trinket system in this game and why they give so little. Like, if you want us to actually use those trinkets, every single time you get a drop like that, it should have a 0 at the end. Like, there should be at least 20 bone trinkets. And even then, you're never going to use them. You can get 10 times as many, you'd probably still barely use them. But they gotta at least do that. Because 2 is, like, nothing. Even 20 is only enough to run it for a very small fraction of the total amount of battles. Like, if you were to go all the way through, you need, like, 100 battles, give or take a little bit, on a given week. And to only get 2, that is such a small percent. Even something like 20 is only, like, 20% of the total that you would need. So even 20 is pretty low. And even if you put it into consideration how many we're doing to, like, full scout this area, like, we're still using, like, 87, 90-ish. Oh, gosh, 20 garnet. We're on the bad luck streak, I see. Where were those other 2 double dead ends? I know we found them. Is that one of them? No. Where is it? Are you one? No. Oh, you are. Yes. So this is one. Where's the other one? Is it you? Yes. All right, it's these 2. Oh, they're kind of right next to each other. But yeah, these 2 right over here are our guaranteed double dead ends. Very nice. All right, we'll take our yellow. Grab our reds. Grab our pokety poke. Get a little bit of damage. Oh, nice to see them at lower stats. Actually, if we use almost 1 skull poke them now. Every single skull just gets a kill. Very nice. Actually, AoE was kind of useless compared to just taking double skull, but not if we double AoE. There we go. Okay, we got 1 room. Nice, nice. Come on, where's the Guardian? We're still missing 2. They're pretty much the only troops in the entire game are missing 2. Not counting like that 1 mythic that's like way too overpriced. But once we have them, we will officially have everything again, minus that 1 mythic. Which means if they keep adding mythics that way, that basically means we will never have every troop in the entire game again. If they keep adding absurdly overpriced mythics in for 2,500 gold marks, which is never, ever, ever worth it. It could be, like, stronger than a Stellarix, and it might not even be worth it. It's just that expensive. Another nothing. Alright, let me go take our other guaranteed double dead end, which is somewhere around here. Where is it? It's like right here. There it is. And now we need to go find whatever other path has the most likely chance of giving us a dead end. Which I don't know what it is at this point. Yeah, tomorrow night we will be handing out the Talk Like a Pirate Day pet. I don't know which one, though. So knowing the name doesn't help, because I actually have no clue which one it is. There's a few things I still need to move over to the new computer, and the code system is one of them. I'm just waiting till I finish out all the codes from the previous system before I bother switching it all over to the new computer. But yeah, I think the new computer has about like 70% of everything I need. Still got to do the other 30% at some point, which I keep putting it off. I did the most important, like 50% first, and now I'm just kind of doing the rest as I need them. Like, I was playing Fall Guys with Isabel the other night because she wanted to, with Cookie as well, and off stream. We didn't do it during the other stream; it was just off stream thing. But I realized at the time it's like, oh, I don't even have Fall Guys downloaded. Luckily, it auto saves, so I was able to like cloud save and get all my save data and not have to worry about passwords or anything. Because I have no clue what my Epic password is. So I'm glad it auto corrected itself, or auto knew what it was. Because I would have not the slightest clue. I don't even know my username, let alone my password for that thing. So luckily it did it on its own. It's kind of weird too, because every single game that I have loaded onto the other computer, Steam has an interesting feature where if I wanted to, I can actually stream my game off the other computer. So basically use the processing power of my other computer in order to run a game without having to download it onto this computer. Which is a really interesting mechanic that I never realized Steam had. I don't do that, or haven't done that for anything. Like Gems of War I downloaded, that thing I downloaded. But technically, if I wanted to clear up some space, I could just have the game downloaded on the other computer and have it stream over to this computer. The only two downsides of that is the resolution is capped at 1980 by 1080, or 1920 by 1080, 1080p basically. Whereas this is a 2K monitor that I'm using right now. And the other downside would be any kind of delay that would have, particularly if we were streaming it. Though as far as playing it, I've noticed there's not really any delay. I can't remember what I tested on earlier. Oh, good, we do have another double dead end. But it didn't seem like it was really getting any extra delay. We have exactly enough torches to take our 4th double dead end. Nice. Wow, we had a really good layout this time around. Yeah, remote play from Steam, that's what it's called. I never realized that was a thing. I haven't really utilized it much. But if I ever somehow use up 2 terabytes of memory on this computer, I could... I could technically stream some of the other games that are like lower intensity from the other computer and not need to have the memory taking up the space on this computer. Though it has so much memory right now, I'm just putting everything on it. I don't think it matters. I think I still have like 1.7 terabytes left. That's going to last a very, very long time. A nothing? A double nothing? What am I looking at right now? A double nothing. That's not allowed. Alright, do I have any dead end in any location that can be anything? Even if it's only a single path? No, I used them all. I'm gonna have to waste. Well, that's unfortunate. Why did you give me a double nothing? If this was double loot room, I could have taken both of them. That's really unfortunate. Alright, well, I basically full scouted everything but this one path. The worst part is... oh, no, we did find merchant in this area already. Well, we have to somehow get a one-off room here. This is very unlikely because this is attached to primary path. It can happen, though it is generally not that common. I say that, though I do have it on one of the other sections. However, on that one other section, it didn't actually do a dead end room. It just did a dead end. Why not? We'll see what we get. Do we get anything? Otherwise, it's the end of the road. Yep, end of the road. No! Double dead end right over there, too. It's not worth it, though. Not worth it. I don't know, is it? It's 100 gems to go check 1 or 2 rooms. Probably not worth. Alright, well that's that for now. Got a tribute ready. As Chad mentioned, if you feel free to leave a like on the stream, helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, hello Defiant! Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Alright, that's nothing. These we're about to use when we go use our hour boost, which I think we're about to go do right now. And go do PvP and then vault keys pretty much the rest of the stream. I want to go open a bunch of vault keys from last vault weekend, as we haven't really poked into them yet. Since the vault weekend the other week. So this week will be the perfect week to do so, between today and probably Friday and Sunday of next week as well, because we have no event next weekend, so probably a lot of vault key opening. Might even be the week we finally go for the PvP grind as well, if we go down a bracket so we can go and make a leaderboard. Anyways, what am I doing? PvP. Okay, let me go use a billion boosters then. Let me go get all the boosters queued up. I missed your question. Sorry, Mark. What was your question? When does Underspire reset? It sets at reset time, which is in 6 hours, 36 minutes, and 7 seconds from now. But it resets at reset time every Monday. Same as Soulforge. Because Soulforge also resets at that time. The easiest way to check it, other than these thingies right here, is if you go to events, you can currently see the events on whatever, like, that main flash screen is that we do on the normal weekly video, like tomorrow. This one always has the exact amount of days, hours, and minutes until the next weekly reset, which is also when Soulforge resets, which is also where Underspire resets, as well as pretty much everything in the game every week, including Bounty Hunter, you know, all that. Like, pretty much every single timer you see here will be 6 hours, 35 minutes, basically. As that's when everything gets weekly reset. Okay, let me go do all the boosters then. 2 PvP. We got a ton of them queued up. So we just gotta do Central until we get 3 Valhawks, as well as get the gold marks from it. All 12 of them. Actually, how many do I have stacked up right now? Do I have enough to go open some before we go do the thingy? No, I only have 74. I must have done that pretty recently then. Alright, let's go do it. Let me go activate all those. Actually, let me do these first because I have to do them one at a time, whereas the other ones go all at once. So we do you. We'll do it based on expiration date. So we'll do the ones that are about to expire. Also, I've been keeping up with these EXP dailies. I don't think I've missed a single one. Since we've been not streaming every day. That's one of the few dailies I have been like 100% on. There's been a handful of them, but that's definitely one of them. Oh, wait, I forgot. I need to go activate the other thing. That's the whole point of doing this. PvP season? No, PvP goals. So we claim this. Boom, claim this. I was right when I said I had about 8,000 earlier. We have exactly 8,000. Alright, we do this until we get 3 Valhawks, and then I think we'll open Vault keys for the rest of the stream. And we'll hand out a code every single time we get a good drop. Alright, before I do though, let me hand out a code right now. I meant to when we finished Underspire, which we just did. Alright, I gotta do it during the loading screens. It's on my other computer, so it's gonna take a little bit of maneuvering to hand out this code. Oh no, my mic! My mic! Whoops. Audio. Test. Oh yeah, it should be fine. I almost just yanked the cord out. I forgot the cord's like right there as I'm like reaching over to the other computer. Whoops. You mean the new Mythics and Soulforge? We don't know what they are ahead of time. The Mythics and Legends we don't know to the day of. They don't get rolled until the day of. So we never know ahead. Yep, not until day of. Alright, let's see. I got a code. I got it on my copy. Now I just got to paste it on the next loading screen and we'll be good to go. Oh wait, this isn't it. Wait. This isn't loading screen yet. If we can get there. This is the loading screen. Alright, here you guys go. Here's the redeem code. And we'll have a bunch more when we go do Vault keys. So the rest of the redeem codes we'll probably do whenever we get a good drop in Vault keys for the rest of the stream. Because we're going to be opening them for like 45 minutes straight probably. Which is pretty much half our stack. I think we're going for about 100, give or take a few. Maybe even more than 100. Because we can do like, what, 3 a minute? As long as we don't stall too much. We're going to do it for like 45 minutes probably. Gosh, I need to tighten this mic. This mic stand is starting to get so loose. I know, the barrier. Is this guy actually going to destroy us? What's going on here? How are we losing to just an essence of evil and nothing else? Just a singular essence of evil is about to clear out my whole team. But yeah, essence of evil is still kind of crazy strong. It's a slow weapon to use, but depending on what point in the game you're in, it could be possibly your best option. Valhawk, I think that's number 2. I just realized we're blocking again. Oh, you know why? Because when we ended up maxing in the other game the other day, I ended up making the head camera bigger. should make 2 different layouts for it. I still only have the one scene when I remade it in on this computer. Let's see. There we go. Just so we're not blocking anything. Actually, I say that we're still blocking something. There we go. We must be smaller. And I believe we're done with PvP now. That should be everything. We already got our gold marks. We already got our Val Ravens. It's every daily. It's every weekly. I believe we are not on leaderboard, but I actually deliberately don't want to be for once. I could easily go get it, but I actually want to go down and see if we can go make leaderboard next week. Because we're going to have a lot of extra time next week since we don't have any weekend event. So I'm just going to grind PvP harder next week, I think. It sounds like the game plan. Alright, so the rest of the stream, we're going to be opening Vault keys for 55 minutes straight. Or until we run out of keys, whichever happens first. Because now that I'm thinking about it, in 55 minutes, we can almost go through our whole stack. But yeah, the rest of the stream, I'm just going to open all Vault keys. Or maybe not all of them, but you know, however much we can do in a 55-minute duration. And we'll hand out a code every single time we get a big drop. Which, of course, is normally Major Pet Orb, Silver or Gold Glory Orb, 300 Gem Drop, and is that it? I think that's it. And I guess maybe out of pity we'll also do it for Power Orbs. It's not really a good drop, it is a rare drop. It's like the disappointment code. Hey, I need that verse, except that's the gnome itself. I wish I could just trade them in for the verse. It'd be so much more useful. But oh well. You missed the in-stream chat? I could do some kind of layout with that. I was having a lot of issues with that program that I was using for it last time. But I haven't tried setting it up on this computer, so if I can get all that working again. I would have to do it all from scratch, though. But we can get that working again at some point. I just haven't bothered since I had the new layout yet. Like, I don't even have the functionality to do it at the moment. Actually, there is one way I can get it up on screen. It'd be a bit of a scuffed way, but there is a way. Can I window capture my OBS? The chat box of my OBS? Because that'd be a very scuffed way we can do it. The problem is it's going to block like half the screen. So with what we're doing right now, we technically don't need to see the enemy. But to fit it on this screen right now, we're about to block like the entire right half of our screen. Are we going over the Glory Troop or Journey? Oh wait, sorry, did I not bother doing that? Oh wow, I went over all the weekly stuff and then didn't do that. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I started going on a tangent on some of the other ones and then never got around to doing the troop themselves, did I? I'm not sure how I'm going to do that while having multiple boosts active at the same time. I guess we could just waste some time with the boost. We're about to speed run going over the new Glory Troop. All right, go, 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 go. Homepage, go, go, go. Homepage, go, 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 go. Weekly event, boom, boom, boom. All right, new weekly event. We're getting a Bladed Hound to deal some damage to an enemy, and then creates 2 red gems boosted by Daemon allies. The boost ratio that it does it on is a boost ratio of 2. So for every single Daemon ally, it'll do 2 additional, meaning that it'll do it for 10 since it itself is a Daemon ally. Meaning by default, it'll do 4 and up to 10 if your entire team is Daemon, which I assume is the restriction for next week's thing. Probably pure Daemon team. So he will create 10 red every time he casts. For 15 mana cost, that is pretty bad. Oh wait, never mind. He's one of those troops. Oh yeah, duh. He's one of those normal... Okay. Yeah, he's one of the Pathfinder troops. No wonder why he's so bad. I just realized that now. Yeah, he's just a standard Pathfinder. This explodes a gem and then summons 1 to 3 Blighted Hounds. That's actually interesting. That's not horrible. It's kind of like a golem with a resummon. We haven't really had a golem with a resummon. He's technically not a golem though. But he functions very similar to them. We have a lot of these types of troops in the game. But, I don't know, it's interesting. He summons something that creates red, that feeds into himself, that feeds into the rest of the team. He's not awful, but you'd only really use him in early game. Later on in the game, he'd be way too slow to bother using, but he's a pretty safe option if nothing else. You also get this weapon that deals damage to an enemy boosted by red, allies, and Daemon allies, which you should never use. It is completely useless. You can get it for completion's sake, though. And the Aldrich, the Frostborn, and Emberclaw will become available as drops. So it is finally possible to go get Emberclaw in the Glory Gem Guild and VIP Chest drop table, meaning that on the October Mythic, you should be able to go and get him then. It's not worth opening it now, you just want random Mythics. But yeah, the next possibility if you want to get it while getting a new Mythic would be on the first Friday of October. So if you want to go get Emberclaw if you somehow don't have it already, yeah, I would wait until then. Though you can technically do it as early as next Monday. And what is this? Now available in the Vault Keys Justice. Oh yeah, that one Justice thing is also in drop table starting on Monday, not right now. Currently you cannot get it, so don't open your Vault Keys trying to get it. But you will be able to soon TM, aka on Monday reset time. So don't open your Vault Keys now. With that being said, I'm going to open all my Vault Keys now. Because we already have it, of course. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, any of the Vault Keys you had from last Vault Weekend, you want to wait till tomorrow if you want to get the Justice troop if you didn't get it from the Season Pass. But there we go. That's all the things. And of course we went over all the other things earlier. The most noteworthy two things being the Talk Like a Pirate Day pet on Wednesday and the Ruby weapon on Monday. Assuming you have all the other components leading up to it. It's the first day that it is technically free to play available. And if you don't, just make sure to get the next one and keep going from there. Oops, I did not mean to tab out of that. It only took us a few minutes. Now for the next 50, we'll do Volkies. Oh yeah, I was going to try setting up the in-stream chat. Let me go see something. If I do a window capture... Let me see. If I do a window capture of this... If I add... window capture... This is going to be hard to do while doing it between every loading screen. If I add... window capture... Gosh, this is so annoying because of how it's set up. Alright, let's see. I'm just going to call this chat. Chat. I'm just going to call it chat. Alright, it's currently trying to window capture my Gems of War. Interesting. Hey, Forging Orb. Let's see. No, I can't. I can't window capture it. Apparently, you can't use OBS to record OBS. Unfortunate. Because I have a popped out chat. Wait. What if I go through the YouTube thingy and pop it out from there? Wait. I might have an alternative. Hold. Oh, wait, I just realized this is currently a free screen of the thing, isn't it? Hold up. Alright, let me go get rid of this. Alright, we'll fix that window capture in a second. Hold. Alright, what if I do this and click pop out? How do you pop this chat out? Where's the pop out button? Timestamps, pop out chat. Okay, I clicked pop out chat. Now, what if I... This is such a scuffed way of doing it. So I zoom in like crazy. I then, yeah, we'll get this working. Can I window capture it now is the question. Studio, YouTube. Aha! Aha! Wait. Wait, it's all the way off screen. I can't even see where it's going. Wait. There we go. It's technically working. You can't see the enemy team, though. I'm so small today because I wasn't trying to block the screen. We can go block the whole screen if you want. Here. We'll block everything. There. There, we got chat and we're bigger head. There goes like half the screen, though. Resize gems to make chat work done. Yeah, we could technically do that. Just put it all on one side. But then we're going to have like a big black bar at the bottom. I don't know. There's no enemy team, though. Like, our team and the enemy team is pretty irrelevant with what we're doing right now. Plus, you can still see the thing that matters. Not if you do it right. I don't know, what? Make it like a vertical one? Make like Gems of War vertical scaled? What'd I even look like if I did that? The only thing I could think of is make Gems of War smaller. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That makes Gems of War invisible. But the other alternative is do this, move that down, move this over somehow. Alright, you need to be smaller. But then also aligned. But also more vertical. Problem is, Gems of War is going to be so small by the time we finish this. Let's see. Wait. Oh, let's see. We're almost there. And then what? We scale this. Look at all that black bar, though. Look at all that black bar. Oh, hello, DC. Welcome, welcome. I don't know. Does that work? We have chat and face cam now. So the game has gotten like half the scale. Black bars for counters and such. How many drops have we gotten that have been useful? 0. There's a way to make it fixed. I could try to make Gems of War very vertical. I'm not sure what aspect ratio looks like if I try doing that, though. What if I just drag it? Let me go test something. If I just drag, let me go test something. Let me go move this. Does it scale the whole thing? Oh, no, go back. Okay, if I do this, progress, and then do something like this. Is all of it in frame? All right, now it is. Oh, and then have it like above. Wait. Oh. Nice. Power of ultra widescreen. Oh no, I guess that works. Oh no, does that work? Now I just gotta get used to playing in this weird aspect ratio. I'm basically playing in a cube. Oh, this is so weird. Alright, let me see. What was I doing? Event keys. Where are they again? Why are these things so... Oh, it's because I'm in the PvP menu. I'm like, wait, where's everything? These aren't my normal things. Alright, where is... Gosh, I cannot get used to this aspect ratio. There we go. I wonder what the battle looks like in this aspect ratio. I'm playing in a cube right now. Wow, it has like no sidebars. But it has like extra bottom bar area. Interesting. I've never seen the screen look like this. Oh, there we go. We're playing in Gems of War Cube version. Actually, I want to see, what are the dimensions of what I'm playing in right now? We are currently playing in 1920 by 1360. What even is that aspect ratio? That's an aspect ratio right there. That's interesting. Gems of War actually auto-adjust to any dimensions you do. I kind of knew that, but I never really bothered messing around with it. Because normally I would just put it down to like a certain like dimension specifically. But since I have so much screen real estate, you can actually just stretch it and auto-adjust to whatever screen you do. So we're currently playing in Cube. It feels weird seeing so much bottom bar while having no sidebar. I don't think I've ever seen that, because no phone is this aspect ratio either. So you can see like all this area down here, but have like nothing on the sides. It's interesting. Has a little bit extra on the top as well. I was like, have we not got a single good drop? Come on, I want to hand out some codes. Still got like 40 something minutes of value left. The only problem is setting up the stream to be this exact aspect ratio next time around is going to be hard to do. Because I don't think it's going to default to this. Also, I got to remember when I go record to definitely make it not this aspect ratio. So let's see if I can make chat a bit bigger. Do you guys think the chat above is too small? Because it does go bigger. I'm just not sure at what cost. To screen real estate. Let's see if I click zoom here. Oh, I'm zooming on the wrong one. Whoops. Where's your guys' chat? There it is. Zoom. 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 Okay, too zoomed. Okay, that's as much as we can zoom. What zoom is that, so I know for next time? That is 200% zoom. Anything more is too zoomy. There we go. We now have bigger chats. That's about the best it's gonna get with current current setup. I know some people watch us on phones, so. It's hard for me to ever tell because the devices I would normally ever watch YouTube on these days is either a TV or a ultra-wide monitor. So I'm not used to using YouTube on like a phone or something. So I'm not sure like what's too big, too small. Because my reference point is gigantic screens. Also, I like how you can see the screen behind me flash every time the screen does. Because I have so little lighting in this room that the current screen I'm looking at probably makes up like 70% of the total lights in my room. So anytime anything happens on screen, the screen behind me flashes. As well as my face. One mana, what are you doing? Wish there was a way to make this team even more consistent at getting full mana turn 1. There isn't much more we could do though. We have a Storm. We have 4 Explodes. Stellarex has to be used. Well, it doesn't have to, but you know, from a damage source perspective, it's generally the way to go. Though if we ever get slightly higher mana, Diamantina is 2 mana cost lower. So Diamantina would be ever so slightly more consistent. Wait, or is it? Never mind. It's only 1 mana cost lower. Because I forgot, we're getting half mana start. So we'd be getting 15 out of 30 instead of 16 out of 32. So it's only a 1 mana cost difference. The biggest issue with Diamantina right now is you need a special team to have enough magic to one-shot. Unless you have a bunch of other bonuses through, like, the season pass or something else. So until we get, like, a permanent, like, 6 more magic or something, somewhere around there, you can't go for the Diamantina build. You can if you build up your team to do so. But to be able to, with no extra magic bonus, we still need some extra magic bonus in the game. If that makes any sense. To do it without needing a specific team, you need slightly higher magic than what currently exists. But Diamantina can one-shot this battle. You just have to use a specific team for it. Of which this team is not that. But if we can ever get Diamantina to the point where it can one-shot this battle within the context of this team, then it will actually be slightly quicker than Stellarex, because it's 1 lower mana cost for the exact same damage. And by exact same damage, I mean one-shotting the enemy team. But we need slightly more magic before then. You just finished PvP this week. You ended up at 370,000. Wow, I think that's more than I have total this entire season. That's so much. Huge congrats. Gosh, I thought I did a lot of PvP the first week. But I technically did for the first few days, and then I kind of just stopped. I think I burnt myself out of PvP just by rushing it all at the beginning. Our plan was to try to do it within 1 day. And then in like 2 days, we hit like 150,000. 3 days, 180,000. And then since then, I've probably done less than 100,000 in like over a month. Oh, so where are all the good drops? We're like 60 keys in with nothing. Very unlucky. So I got a fresh water. Haven't actually cracked it open yet. Good old water. Oh, is that 300? Oh no, I can't see the playback on the screen. I forgot. You know what? I'm gonna hand out the code anyways. Let's just pretend that's a 300 gem drop. I saw a big gem drop there, though. I couldn't see if it was 300 or not because I clicked so quickly. Alright, code time. I'm gonna pretend it is, regardless. Because we need something. We're getting so much nothing. Alright, there you guys go. Because I forgot, in the current layout that I have set up, I can only see the live version. I can't see back X amount of time. Hey, well, pretend that was for that, I guess. Well, we definitely got it there. 300 jump drop. Pretend that code's for that one, then. There we go. We'll hand out another one anytime we get a big drop. I think we still have a solid half an hour of boost left. Which at this rate, I think we might open all of our Volkies tonight. Let me see, how much time do we have left? Yeah, we're at exactly half an hour. Nice. Alright, well, let's keep going. I should be at least 90 more keys. So we're pretty much going to use all of them. Gonna have like 30, 40 left. Maybe 50 if we go a bit slow. And thank you, Chad, for posting the code link. And of course, tomorrow night we'll have the Talk Like a Pirate Day pet as well. For any of you that want that. I have no clue which one it is, though. I'll know the same time you guys know. When we hand it out tomorrow. Also, we'll probably be messing around with the Ruby weapon quite a bit tomorrow. We haven't covered a video on it on Tuesday. If not on Monday. Probably Tuesday, though. I don't know what pet it is. It's posted on the thingy. But when I copy-pasted it over to my code section, I didn't copy-paste what pet it was, so I have no clue. I can figure it out if I go check the Discord post, but I can't find out through my code section. Because all it tells me is the code. It doesn't tell me the, you know, what's inside. Oh, did you check that one battle? Oh, was it only a 24 gem drop? Well, we know for sure we got a 300 after, so that's what the code was for, the 300 drop. Yeah, all I saw it was a gem and it went by really quick. It is Bill Warhammer with all the names of the past pirates. The problem is I don't know what name it is either. Like, all I know is the 10-digit code. So I can't discern from that, like, anything, of course. Because the codes aren't associated to what's inside the code. But they have done some of those in the past. They haven't in like years though. Like some codes they might have handed out in the past were like Halloween, or I don't know how many words are in Halloween. But, you know, like an abbreviated version of Halloween 2015 or something. Would have been like a code back in the day. Whatever it would need to be to fit it within 10 characters. But nowadays they're just all random numbers, letters. Third time's the charm. So it's only 9 o'clock right now. I didn't even realize it's still that early in the night. I'm not sure why. It feels like midnight right now. Or because it's starting to get out darker quicker. Like it's already like pitch black out. I think the other issue is I woke up pretty late today. So my whole sense of time is like slightly off. But at least I'll be nice and rested for recording the video tonight, in theory. The only thing that's bad about that is I can't record it till like 3 a.m. Even then, I still have to make up all the teams and everything. I guess we're just back to posting the teams and Monday videos at this point. As I'm like really busy on a Monday, I'll try to get the codes in. I mean the teams in. Also, I just realized the chat's not updating, is it? The chat above me is not updating. I have a fix for that. Or not. Alright, well that just completely... I'm so confused. Huh. I'm so confused. Why is chat above me not updated? Alright, now it is. What? Because I don't have the window active? Alright, quick, someone type something in chat. I want to see if it updates. That's so weird. Is it because it's not actively on my screen? Because I'm looking at a different chat as my chat. Test 1, 2, 3. Is it updating above me? It doesn't look like it is. And now it is because I clicked off. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Oh, that didn't. Wait. Alright, now let's test it. Because now it's visibly in view of my view. Before it was being blocked by the game. Alright, let me see. Hello. Okay, now it should be working. That's weird. Because it was out of sight, it wasn't updating. But now I'm using it as the actual chat I'm looking at rather than my OBS chat. So I'm looking at the live YouTube version, one that's trying to record off of. And now it's working. Alright, there we go. I was wondering why I just got it froze there. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. Was that your test message? Ooh, 120 gems, not the big one though. I'm bad at getting references, so they'll almost all go above my head. Alright, final 18 minutes looks like. Seeing how much more we have since we keep adjusting the stream. Yeah, we should be able to get down to about 40, it looks like. 50, 40. I guess next Friday we'll run whatever's left. Because Sunday, if I do go for PvP, will be the day that I try to finish it all off. If we try going for top 3, because I'm deliberately low in my rank this week for PvP. And then next week we're going to try to make leaderboard for top 3. And see if doing the up and down method is better. Because some people earlier were mentioning that it's pretty good. But I haven't actually tried it yet, so this will be the first time we try it. We've actually never left diamond rank since we've been in diamond rank. We're deliberately going to tank our rating this week, and then next week we'll be in the league below. In the hopes of making top 3. I also want to use the 5,000 booster thingy before the end of this season, so perfect time to go test it. Because I think we only have like a month left in this PvP season or something. Forget exactly how long, but sometime in October it's resetting to Season 2. Which will be the first time that this happened since, you know, Season 0. Or whatever you want to call the other season. The only thing bad about this new chair is I can't really, like, lean back properly. If I do, it actually, like, leans with me. So I can't put, like, pressure on it. Like, it moves the whole chair when I do. Like this. It's good for reclining back, but it's bad for, like, posture. Oy. Because I can't, like, lean back without it, like, moving the whole thing back. I wonder if there's a way to, like, tighten it so it does stay up. Have I read the instruction manual? Yeah, I read it when I was making it. I didn't really read much beyond that, though. Also, the instruction manual came in, like, literally every language imaginable. There had to have been at least 50, if not more. Like, it literally just had pictures of everything with no verbal instructions. And then next to it was a alphabetical list of, like, every language in existence with the instructions in each corresponding language. I don't think I've ever seen so many languages on an instruction manual. And the thing that made it even harder to find some of them, or, you know, like the alphabetical thing, is it was alphabetical based on, of course, the language itself. So, for example, Spanish was in E for Espanol, which can make it even more confusing, or I guess less confusing. Depends how you look at it. Though to some degree, I guess that makes sense. So one funny thing about how wide this screen is I just noticed it always looks like I'm like looking to the side. This was also the case for the other screen because I always play Gems of War on the left side of my screen, as well as just all games that I don't have full screen on the left side of my screen. But because of that, because this screen is so much bigger, it looks like I'm like actively looking at the left. Before it like kind of looked like I was still looking straight, because you know the screen is only so wide. But now that the screen is so wide, it's like an active like peripheral switch. Like I'm actively looking leftwards instead of straight. This way, is this left to you guys? I guess it's technically right, isn't it? Because the camera perspective. My left, you're right. Ooh, 120 gem again. Oh, we've only seen 300 once. But that kind of makes sense. About every 100 you tend to see one. Which means we're still gypped for our second one. I wish the actual drop rates of the keys were mentioned in game. I know it was data mined like a long while back. It's one of the only few keys in the entire game that it doesn't actually tell you the rates of everything. Which is kind of strange. I guess because it technically doesn't count as a loot box. Though I don't see how it's much different than any other vault or, you know, key that you would open. Doesn't fall under loot box rules though. Somehow. Wow, we got every gem except the major orb. There's one nice thing about normal vault keys compared to epic vault keys. You can get the quad gem drop. Where Cedric and all three are gnomes drop gems. Which is something I've actually never gotten before. Because it's absurdly rare to ever occur. Like, we're talking like a decimal of a decimal. But a, what would it be? 24 times 3 is 72. I've never gotten a 372 gem drop from a vault key before. Which would require you to max roll gem on all 4 gnomes simultaneously. Like, you would need to get this to be 300, and then 2 more of these 24s. I've never gotten that before. I don't even think I've gotten it with a 120 yet. Like, there we rolled half of it, but we would need to roll the other half. A 300, 24, 24, 24. It's absurdly rare. But technically possible. Hello, Lester! Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Also, we have functioning chat now. It's pretty easy to get a chat up like that. Honestly, I might just leave it like that, though. I don't know, what do you guys think of this layout? Yes, no? If we were to, like, leave it like this going forward. Though other games would not be in this layout. But for every Gems of War stream, we could keep it like this. Oh, we're down to 50. Actually, we got a Vulcan or Volky. Go back 9 years, you like that chat? I don't even remember what chat that was. Oh yeah, I put a little cool border thingy around it. Oh yeah, that one was fun. I can't remember what chat capture that was though. Wasn't that still like Twitch chat days? It was only for like a month or two. I don't know, the way I have it set up right now is like max easiness. It's just 3 things. The chat taken directly from YouTube. The simple face cam that I really need to go get a better webcam for. And the game. In very cube mode. The ultra cube mode. Technically it's not a perfect square. But it's not a 6:9 aspect ratio. Which I have no clue what the aspect ratio is. I kind of want to go math it out once we finish this a boost. This is like the weirdest aspect ratio ever right now. Hey, it fits. Am I bigger on screen? I'm actually not sure how big I am on screen, relative speaking, compared to before. Maybe that's why I noticed the webcam being so much worse right now. I'm using a webcam that was almost dated back when I got it like 8 years ago. I don't even think it's 1080p. It might actually be recording at 720 right now. And it can barely even maintain 30 FPS. And we're doing a 60 FPS stream right now. So if we do like any quick movement, it's gonna look like a gigantic blur of it, nothing. Hello, Jamie. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, we got one, a silver. Unfortunately, not a gold. But here you guys go. Redeem code time. I think this is the third one now. Third or fourth. I'm losing track, but here you guys go. And hopefully we can get one more, though I'm not sure, but we'll try. Said chat from 9 years ago is fine. Well, I can never get back to chat from 9 years ago. I'm not even sure which one you're talking about. Like, I think I know the border that you're talking about, if that's what you mean. But the actual chat itself, I'm not sure what I used to record it. Because I think I used some program that might not even exist anymore. Let me check the timer because we're almost out of keys. We might run out of keys before we run out of booster at this rate. We should be under 10 minutes by now. But if it's at around 10 minutes, we can open every last key we have. We'll have enough time. Okay, 3 minutes left. Okay, I was going to say. Well, we'll still be able to get in like another 10. Right, let's go do it. We'll get down to like 25 keys. Oh yeah, my face, my chat below it with the code section and then the things. So you mostly mean the layout then. Once I start handing out codes on my computer again, that we could start doing that. The main reason we had to remove codes from the screen is I started doing a double computer setup. Even right now I'm still using a double computer setup for it, where the codes are being handed out on a computer that is not the one I am currently recording on. But once I move them over after this stash, we technically could start having a nice little code section on screen, I guess, of the most recently redeemed code. I could put it like right above my head right over here. Like right here. And all that empty space, that's just my head. Well, you know, what do I mean? Like this empty space. Plus I could always just move chat up a little bit. What's kind of funny is I need to go check. I'm not sure if it's on it or not. It definitely would have been on my old computer. But I wonder if, because I think I may have, actually saved that art asset that I made for it. Because I made that ages back. Some of it was assets from the game. Some of it was I made myself. And because of course like the coin thing that was next to it was from the game or whatever I had there. But I might still have that saved on my backup hard drive. I still haven't really gone through everything that did and did not survive the backup from when the other computer died. But I think that's one of the assets that we actually might still have from way back when. So if we do have it, we could technically use the exact same one. And just put it right up above my head. And just move chat up a little bit. All right, we're down to 25 keys. Okay, I technically have enough for one more, but we're just gonna end it there, I think. There we go. Very nice. Next week's goal, I think, is going to be pretty PvP heavy. Because we have an arena next weekend, which means we have no event next weekend. So I think the thing that we're going to do on Friday and Sunday stream next week is going to be very heavy on PvP. And of course, tomorrow I'll probably be messing with the new Ruby weapon. Tomorrow is the first day that the Ruby weapon is available free to play. So we'll probably mess around with it on stream and probably cover a video for it on Tuesday. I'm not 100% sure, but we probably will. Beyond that, other game plans is obviously the video will be up hopefully tonight if I don't crash. And we'll have that going over the Ruby weapon, going over all the normal weekly stuff, the pet on Wednesday, you know, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. Best of luck with everything. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for watching. One last water sip. Also, gosh, it is like so hot in here as well. That's the only bad thing about the new computer. Like, if you put your hand right up to it and feel the air coming out, it's like, whoa, that's actually a good cooling system. That feels really cool. But then you feel the actual temperature of my room, and it definitely feels like it's gone up. I guess that'll be good for the winter, though. Like, our heating bill will probably be lower. Because my room has, like, self-heating. Between this computer, the laptop, everything else is running at once. Not sure how much heat the screen is doing, but probably some amount. But yeah, this room definitely feels like warmer since the new computer, but it feels so weird because you feel the heat, or you feel the air coming from the computer, and it's like, wait, this feels like normal temperature, or even like slightly cold. But then the actual temperature of the room, it's like, you can actually feel it like increase. So I'm not sure what's doing it necessarily. Because even the old computer's running pretty cold as well. Because it's not running like a billion things on it right now. It's just running chat. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for watching.